The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. Get my names. There's Melanie and Junior and Nara and Amia and Natalia and Royalty and Leilani and Kylan and Leo and London and Ellie and Zariah and Maddox and Anton. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Good job, boys and girls. All right, we are going to play a silly name game today. Okay, so my name game, you need to listen to my funny nonsense words. And when you hear funny nonsense words that you think are your name, I want you to wave your hands in the air. Okay, because I'm going to do it with everybody's name. So everybody's going to get a turn of me saying your name, but you have to listen for the rhyming ones. All right, are you ready? All right, I'm thinking of a name. I'm thinking of a name. I'm thinking of a name that sounds like Bamia, Famia, Lamia. Whose name sounds like that? Amia! Did you get it? Were you waving your hands at me? All right, let's listen to the next one. I'm thinking of a name. I'm thinking of a name. I'm thinking of a name that rhymes with Datalia, Metalia, Zatalia. Are you waving your hands, Natalia? It was you. Did you hear those rhyming words? These are silly rhyming words, aren't they? I'm thinking of a name. I'm thinking of a name. I'm thinking of a name that sounds like moialty, schmoialty, foilty. What name am I thinking of? Ooh, I could even use a real word, loyalty. What name rhymes with that? Royalty, that's right. Those silly words rhymed with your name. I'm thinking of a name. I'm thinking of a name. I'm thinking of a name that sounds like Bellamy, Bellany, Delaney, Gelany. What do you think? Did you get it right, Melanie? Were you waving your hands at me? I'm thinking of a name. I'm thinking of a name. I'm thinking of a name that sounds like Moonier, Doonier, Foonier. It was you, Junior. I'm thinking of a name. I'm thinking of a name. I'm thinking of a name that rhymes with Bara, Sarah, Zara. It was you, Nora. Good job. I'm thinking of a name. I'm thinking of a name. I'm thinking of a name that rhymes with Daydani, Maimani, Seisani, Did you guess it? Leilani. And I made both of your names rhyme, didn't I? Because you have two parts in your name, so I changed both of those L's to a different letter. I'm thinking of a name. I'm thinking of a name. I'm thinking of a name that rhymes with Silan, Mylan, Lilan. It was you, Kylan. I'm thinking of a name. I'm thinking of a name. I'm thinking of a name that rhymes with Mio, Trio, Dio, Co. You got it, Leo. That's right. I'm thinking of a name. I'm thinking of a name. I'm thinking of a name that rhymes with Bundin, Munyon, Mundin, and Hundon. It was you, London. Did you guys get that one? One more. There's one more friend I haven't done yet. I'm thinking of a name. I'm thinking of a name. I'm thinking of a name that rhymes with belly, celly, jelly. It was Ellie. Good job. Good listening for your name. You could play that silly game with other people in your car. You could try to think of rhyming words that make your name sound funny. Those would all be good games to play. All right, the last thing we're going to do today is we're going to read a book. I read a different book at live circle time today, and so I will add that book that we read at live circle time below the video on Teams, but this was the one that didn't get voted for, and I told my friends that were at live circle time that they could listen to it on the recorded circle time, so I'm going to do that. The other thing I did was I played a song. I'm going to put that in the replies below on MS Teams too, so that you can listen to the song we sung today too. All right. This is called The Nonsense Show by Eric Carle. And on the cover it has what? That's right, a duck. And he's popping out of a banana. That's crazy. And this book has all kinds of crazy pictures. You have to help me to figure out what's crazy in each picture. The Nonsense Show. What is growing out of that deer's head? Flowers. Do deer have flowers grow out of their head? That's crazy. Welcome, friends. Don't be slow. Step right up to the Nonsense Show. That's kind of funny because this is a magician, but usually a magician is a person, right? And he pulls a rabbit out of his hat. But this is a rabbit pulling a person out of his hat. That's crazy. So that's the funny thing on this page. I'm too wet, said the bird. I can't fly. That's absurd. Absurd means crazy. I'm too dry. How I wish I could swim, said the fish. What is weird about this? I've got a bird in a fish tank and I have a fish in a cage. What's weird about that? That's right. The bird should be in the cage and the fish should be in the fish tank. Oh, ouch. What's in my pouch? What is in that kangaroo's pouch? A baby person. What should be in that kangaroo's pouch? A baby kangaroo. That's right. I'm seeking my tail. Can you see where it's gone? Hissed snake number one. What a coincidence. Mine's missing too, hissed snake number two. What happened to their tails? It's a two-headed snake. Look, he goes around and around and he's still connected and he has another head instead of having a tail. That's kind of wacky. I'm supposed to catch you, meowed the cat. Yes, squeaked the mouse. Of course that's true, but you must know we're in the nonsense show. Oh, that's weird. Look, the mouse is holding on to the cat by a leash. Mice don't walk cats on a leash. Cats eat mice, don't they? That would not be a good thing to do. Oh dear, look here. It says no gas. Alas, no gas? Don't worry. We're not in a hurry. What is weird about that car? That is right. It has no wheels. They are using their feet instead of the wheels. That's weird. That's not how cars work, is it? What a funny looking ball, thought the tennis ace, and wound up with applesauce in her face. What was wrong with the ball? It's an apple. That's not what you hit with a tennis racket. It exploded and got applesauce all over her face. 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep, 4, and after that, how many more? That driver is counting the sheep what's supposed to be coming out of his train. Smoke. That's right, not sheep. And usually people say when you count sheep, it makes you fall asleep. That would not be good for him to fall asleep while he's driving. Go! Okay. Ooh, what's weird about that? He's so little and he's so big, and he just won the match. That's kind of crazy for that little guy to beat the big guy. That happens sometimes, though. Get out of my house, said the dog. But where can I go? Barked the man. For all that I care, you can fly to the moon, but go soon. And that's why we've now got a man in the moon, believe it or not. So what is weird in that picture? Yeah, there's a man in the dog's house. That's not where people are supposed to live. Upsy downsy, nice and straight. Smile a mile, bravo, that's great. Oh my goodness, what is weird about this? Yeah, I don't know that any of my friends have been to a circus because they don't have very many circuses anymore. But in a circus, lots of times lions would stand on those boxes and do tricks. But look, it's the people doing the trick and it's the lion telling the people what to do. That's kind of weird. Who's that I see? It can't be me. I'll tell you who. It looks like you. This is a mirror. Does he look like he's looking at himself in the mirror? No, he's a person and he's an ape or a gorilla or maybe a chimpanzee. I don't know. He's a kind of monkey or something. Let's trade hats, the rider said, but nay, nay, said the horse. Let's trade heads instead, okay? And so they did, of course. Oh my goodness, look at that weird picture. This is a horse head on a people body. This is a people head on a horse body. That's crazy. Oh my goodness, this one's even crazier. Look at that. Hurry up, said Bottom. Wait for me, said Top. But they couldn't agree, so they never did stop. Oh my goodness, that body is split in half. That can't really happen. Could a leopard change his spots to a tigerish stripe? Probably not. Would a tiger wish to swap his stripe for a leopard's spot? Certainly not. Look at that animal. They made it half leopard and half tiger. So he's got spots on this side and stripes on this side. That would be crazy to see that in the zoo. Why is Mr. Up up? Or why is Mr. Up up? Why is Mrs. Down down? It's not a mistake. It's just how they eat cake. That's weird that he's sitting on the ceiling. This yellow rubber duck I found has feet for walking on the ground, but don't you think that this duck otter get webbed feet to swim in the water? What kind of feet does the duck have? That's right, he has people feet. That's not what duck feet look like. And it says, the end, and now the person is pushing that rabbit out. But it has all kinds of words that mean crazy or weird. Listen to all these words. It says odd, baloney, preposterous, humbug, tommyrot, fiddle-faddle, poppycock, surreal, rubbish, strange, puzzling, absurd. We heard that one in the book. Ridiculous, foolish, out of place, bizarre, gibberish, frivolity, weird, balderdash, hokum, funny, hogwash, gobbledygook, and twaddle. All words that mean crazy things are happening. Nonsense. And that's the end of the book. I kind of like the last page too. It has lots of the drawings from the pictures that they made in the book. So if my friend Zariah, I hope you watched it because you were the one who really wanted this book at Circle Time this morning and you didn't get to read it, so now you did. And I hope all my other friends liked it. And like I said, I'll put the other book I read down below this video on MS Teams, and I'll put the video of our dance we did down there too in case you want to dance to it. All right, boys and girls, this was our last Circle Time. I hope you have a super summer break. You have an assignment to turn in tomorrow, so make sure that you get that done and you turn it in to me. And I have a video for you guys that I will post by the end of the day tomorrow. And I can't wait to see what awesome work you guys do in kindergarten or at Valeska in person next year. Bye.